So here are three things that I prayed that I hoped that someone told me before starting a YouTube channel, a Christian YouTube channel in particular. So hey guys, today has been this week has been the year that I've gotten to 100 subscribers after a whole year, 1 year and something. I think after 3 months, yeah, 1 year and 4 months. And yeah, the three hard things that I wish someone told me just to prepare myself. The first one is having a Christian YouTube channel makes you feel like a hypocrite. Why? Because when I come here, I share God's word, I say do this and do that, and I know it. But the fact is, we are all human. We all fall one way or the other. We all feel, you know, just because I share God's gospel on YouTube does not mean that the enemy will not attack me, that God's angels are all around me. Oh, in that song, that God's angels are all around me, that, that I'm now with God, that I'm now perfect. No. Now, what happens is, I wake up in the morning, I press record, I tell you guys, you know what, meditate the Bible, do this. Next morning, I wake up and I feel weak. I feel like, you know what, I've been going through a lot. I'm tired. I'm tired. And so I do not meditate the Bible. But because it's YouTube, I have to keep posting consistently, or else, the algorithm and all of their laws are just going to block it. So I wake up, I still press record. And I do that. And it makes me feel like a hypocrite. That the first thing that I wish someone would tell me, that it's not an easy thing, because first of all you have to try to live up that holy life yourself, to make sure that you are in a right relationship with God, because not everything I come and say here is out of my own mind. Sometimes I have to pray about it, sometimes I have to spend time with God before coming and posting here. But at times I just feel weak and I can't do it. So the first harsh truth is, like, sometimes you would feel like a hypocrite because you are not even there yet. But we are getting there with God. We will get there with God. There's perfection with God. I believe that one day we'll get there with God. So that the number one thing, sometimes I just feel like an hypocrite and it hurts me, it pains me. Because none of us is perfect. But I also love it. You know why? Because it keeps on reminding me the grace of God. It reminds me that it's not by your own strength. It's not by your own strength that you can press that video and speak for 20 minutes and speak for 10 minutes. It's not by your own strength. So the second one is, it is a hard path. I mean, it is a hard path. Like people tell you, give it 10 years. It is a hard path. Not like any other thing. Right now, start a beauty channel. I promise you, in 3 months, it's going to bloom. Start any other channel, technology, where you're just showing your body, fashion. 3 months, it's going to bloom. But it's not like that with a Christian channel. You know why? Because it's just like people scroll. Christians are like, I read my Bible. Even Christians don't watch it most of the time. I read my Bible and they just pass by. Imagine I have other people who started their channels, friends that I knew, and then they do other things, not Christianity, and they literally got far in a year. And in 1 year and 4 months, I've gotten like 102 subscribers. Not to belittle it, I'm literally grateful for it, because I know it's not the number of subscribers, but I always say that in one of my videos, I just want one person to be saved, one person to change through a video, right? It's so hard because, number one, it's going to take a lot of time, because even Christians are not really, really interested. They're like, oh, time, I want to watch something else and stuff like that, right? And the other thing is, wait, let me breathe before saying this. The second thing is, you must not want, you see, I know if you're on YouTube, you obviously know that YouTubers get paid, they get famous and all of that. But when you're doing it for God, you must remove that desire of getting paid first. It's first of all God praises and all of those stuff, and getting paid becomes later. Other people do YouTube as an income, but as for me, I'm like, no, I hardly think about all of those things. And that's why I'm saying it's kind of hard, because when money is your motivation, like this generation, we know money, money is there. But now money is not it's God every single morning. Not to say it in a bad way, but just an honest video. To say that it's very hard, because you need to remove all of your desires to post. Sometimes I want to just look very nice and just post it on my YouTube channel, but I can't, because this is all about God and his people, and I'm just a channel in intermediate that he's using. And lastly, the hardest part is, you must improve and double check yourself every day. You must make sure that the way you are walking with God is perfect. Not really perfect, but is according to what you are teaching. Because let me breathe before saying this is the second time. Because one thing about God is, when you sin and you do not know about the sin, He forgives you very easily. He's like, she does not know about it. But as soon as you know that whatever you do is sin, as soon as you know that, no, if I open my Bible, my relationship with God will improve. As soon as you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you even teach it to others and you do not do it, the way it's going to judge you and the way it's going to judge others is going to be completely different. That's why pastors and everybody always like, guys, it's quite a hard burden because God judges everybody differently. Right. So if you want to ask me, do I regret doing it, or do you think I'm gonna stop because it took me almost 2 years to have 100 subscribers? Not at all. Why? Because it's God. Because He has done so many things in my life that taking my time and doing this for Him is almost nothing. And I enjoy this. I enjoy the fact that I have to improve myself. I enjoy the fact that it's not only building you, but it's also building me. I enjoy the fact that at my age, right? I wish when I was younger, as a teenager, I wish that someone would speak to me, but now I get to do videos about it. I get a revelation and I just speak about it. It helps me be closer to God because now, in order for me to speak to you all, I have to go to the Master and speak to Him. So I would never trade it for anything else. And thank you. And if you want to start a Christian YouTube channel, I would advise you to do so because it's the best way to share the gospel. Thank you.